Happy Friday, everyone. This is Friday Chit Chat. I am Erica. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. If you like what you see, if you don't, it's okay. But we would love to have you. On Fridays, I do a video with Friday Chit Chat. So let's start off with, while I'm getting ready, let's start off with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I'm still trying to figure out how much I like this. This week has been interesting. Eric ran out of his hyperactivity medicine. So he was very hyper most of the week, and it was very exhausting. We had to wait for it to be okay with, go get the milk. Go get milk. That's Eric. So about Sunday night, he started crying a lot because he ran out Saturday. Sunday night, he started crying a lot. Monday, he was crying a lot. Coming down from the medicine. He got the medicine Tuesday afternoon. So after that, he started crying again because he was trying to get the medicine back into his system, and it's Friday, and all is well in the universe again. But it's been a very interesting week. Then it's cold. Also, Lightning McQueen, okay. Let's use this e.l.f. primer on the rest of the face. I try to only put the silk canvas where I need it, so I don't use it a lot. We're using the e.l.f. color correcting primer because that's the one I grabbed out of the drawer. Let's see, this week they had the anyone watch Tati's video on endometriosis with her sister? I found that very interesting. I really liked that video, and I love her and her sister. They are so cute. We're gonna use the Dream Radiant Finish by Maybelline. I really do like this foundation. I did do a wear test. The wear test wasn't great, but it was, I fell asleep during the day because it was the first day things were basically normal around the house. We're just patting that into the skin with the brush. And then we'll go back with the Beauty Blender and get rid of all the lines that you see. Okay. This foundation is really good. Another thing this week that I saw was, well, there's of course the Jaclyn Hill palette that came out, and I'm gonna do a dedicated video on it. I'm thinking about doing 3 looks with it, or 2 this weekend, recording both, do swatches, but I want to do more than 1 look. This foundation is only medium coverage, if that. I think it says medium. Yeah, medium coverage. All right, let me get the Beauty Blenders out. We're gonna dampen it with some of the e.l.f. spray. And then just go over this to make sure that there's no lines and it's all uniform. Another thing this week that does happen is today the new Jeffree Star palette comes out, and it is stunning. How many of you are actually going to get it? I don't know if I'm going to get it or not right away because I still don't know what I want from him. It's hard. He's one of the brands I want to try. I'm just not sure where to start. I've heard wonderful things about his brand. And all that good stuff. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't know how many think so also. But I think he's changed a little bit since the breakup. I mean, he used to be home and all that, and now it seems like he's always out. We're going to use the Infinite Concealer, which is also in the foundation wear test. And we're going to use the e.l.f. sponge. Let's see. I've been doing a lot of stuff on my Influencer app this week also. I've been trying to do reviews because it's a way to get products if you're, they say you don't have to be active, but when I quit being active as much, I quit getting approved for things. So I'm trying to be active again so that maybe I could stay on top of some products without having to spend a busload of money. I'm going to use this and the Physicians Formula to just set the under eye. The reason you could see my under eyes before, when you used to not be able to, is because I've been watching, like I said, Robert Welsh, and he said when you put a whole bunch of product underneath there, used to I'd put the foundation all the way up and everything else, and I would always get the creasing. I have noticed the creasing stopped since I followed what he said, which is you put the foundation, you put the primer, you put all that underneath there, then you put the concealer, and it's a lot of product on that small little area, and it can only take so much. I mean, of course I have the natural creases lately, but I have noticed my concealer wearing and looking a lot better since I started following that and not putting the foundation and so much product on. And I do want to point out, I've used this powder a ton since I got it, and you can still see the indentions because I barely go into it, and then I kind of brush it off a little bit. I just do enough to set the face. And I think I'm catching a cold, which is lovely. We're going to take this bronzer brush and we're going to go into the Flower Beauty bronzer. I'm trying to think. There is a collection coming out by Milani for the 90s. It's Salt and Pepper. I used to love them, and I wanted to know if that's something y'all wanted to see before I did the order. They came out with something new. I think it came out yesterday officially. That's when I got the email, and I know I went looking for it the other day and I couldn't find it when I saw it on Trend Mood, but I saw it yesterday, and I put it in the cart, and I started thinking, is it something that the people who watch my channel actually want to see? ColourPop came out with the Sailor Moon collection, which I will be totally honest, I've never ever watched an episode or whatever it is that she is. I've never seen it. I don't know who she is, but they're out anyways, so if they come back in stock. Is that something y'all want to see also? Part of me wants to get it just because. And I also noticed when I was on the Milani website that they have some skincare type stuff. We're going to go in with the blush in Impassioned by NARS. I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, one of them. It's almost my favorite one lately. But I notice it doesn't show up as much as I want it to. So actually, let's reach in here. And get my Tarte one that I love so much. This is Captivating. If there's ever any brands or anything you want me to try, there is some brands that I do want to try, and I've thought about doing the video, but I don't know how to put all the little fancy pictures up and all that stuff. So I figured I'd just talk about it here every once in a while when it pops into my head. All right, let me do my brows real quick. I take Eric to the doctor this morning, so that's why I'm in a rush, and I don't want to because it's cold and it's windy outside, and then I have to go over to the island, over the big bridge that goes way up in the air to get to the island. And it always makes me nervous when the wind's blowing to go do that, because I don't know, it's just scary thinking about going over the bridge. I probably don't need to think about that. Plus it's cold. Who wants to leave the heater in the house? And I don't keep my heater on nothing really big. I keep it on like 60 at night and 62 during the day, because I don't want to dry out my sinuses because I get a lot of sinus infections. Let me grab I wanted to grab my lip plumping gloss. By Hard Candy. I got this at Walmart. It's called Max Pout. I love the packaging, but I like to put it on ahead of time before I'm gonna actually use it. All right, let's spray the powder products. Even though I forgot to put my highlighter on. We'll take this Clean Beauty blender. All right, here we go. And I think I'm getting sick, so the videos, if I do them tomorrow, I'm going to start tomorrow with the Jaclyn Hill stuff. I might sound worse. We're going to use the Manny MUA Glam Palette. It has the highlighter in it. I think I want to go in with Nova. There's Nova and Apollo. Yeah, I think it's Nova I want to go in with. So we're going to take, that's not it. I need to get these in order now that I have these little cut brushes. Did I show y'all these? I got these at the Dollar Tree. I know I got the other ones, but I was getting so many brushes. that I wanted to put something different. There it is. We're gonna use a Wet n Wild brush. We're gonna go into Nova. Oh, that is pretty. Nope, wrong one. And when I get back, I have to do laundry today. I try to look to see where the light hits my face now, so the highlight could be more natural. Now I'm just trying to buff it in. There's nothing else on this. This has powder on it. Whatever's left over from doing under the eyes. See how it just bounces off the spots where the light always hits? I like that. All right. Next, it's a Morphe brush. Morphe. I need to find a shadow brush. All right, here we go. There's one. Okay, we're gonna use this, and we're going to go into, let's go with Dust Cloud. It's the first shade right there. And we're gonna put that down on the lid. It's a little light for my eyes, and it doesn't seem to be covering any of the pigmentation. Let's go in with Sophie, which is right underneath it, and see if that would be a better transition. Yeah, you can see that color a little more. Turn the lights down so y'all can see it. I really like Manny. He's in London right now, I believe. And I like Laura Lee, and I like Tati. But who do y'all like? I mean, I know you watch me, but who do y'all like to watch that is like bigger? Is there any smaller YouTubers that you recommend, like my size, that maybe I could go and support, watch a few of their videos and see if I like them and all that? I find some on my own, but I would like some, you know, feedback. Who do y'all like? I can't find my brush, so I need to find, I really like using that one brush. There it is. Especially when it's a new palette, so that I know, because you never know what the pigmentation's like. All right, let's go in with Zaya. I love that. That's his dog. She's so cute. We're gonna go in with Zaya because I'm just going to the doctor's office, so I'm not doing like a wow out there look. We're gonna start on the outer edge and build the color up on the outer V first and pull it into the crease as we build it up. Okay, and we're gonna go on this side and do the same thing. Dab that color into that area and pull it through just a little. All right. I like to go back and forth so I can make sure they're even and that I don't have an issue with it looking uneven. I know sometimes you'll see people just do one eye and then go do the other. But realistically, I mean, sometimes we do that. I have always gone back and forth because I've wanted it to make sure that it looks good and it looks symmetrical. Unless I'm doing a thing where I'm using the palette, coming on here and showing you how I created the other eye. All right, we're gonna take this and just blend it a little. All right, now we're going to go into one of these shades. I really like the Aries shade, but that's the shade I would go for in any other palette. So I think we'll go for Cancer right here, right above the one I would normally go for, because this one is like that glass bowl from ColourPop, and I just love that shade for some reason. But trying to step out of the box, we're gonna go in with the maroon one. First, we're gonna color switch this flat brush. We're gonna dab into the Cancer shade, and we are going to dab that on the eye. There is a little bit of fallout on the face, but not a whole lot. Yeah, just right there in the nose, and it was a little powdery on the brush whenever I went to go do it. So that might just be that. Let's see how it does over here where there's not any powder on the brush. Yeah, there's no fallout whenever it didn't have powder on the brush. Let's get that big brush that I use and get that off the face. All right, let's use our finger and tap on just a little more color to make it pop a little more. All right, now I'm gonna take Zaya again. And put it on there a little further in. When I'm not trying to make it look so mom-like, I'll come back and do another look with it. When I'm not trying to make it look responsible, mommy adult that didn't spend 12 hours doing her makeup. When I've only been like 30 minutes. Let's take a little bit of what's left on this brush May have to add, yeah, we have to add. We're going to go back into Zaya. We're going to tap it off. And just add a little bit of color under the eye. Okay. I may try to do a live tomorrow. And maybe do the Jaclyn Hill palette somewhat during the live, but I want to focus on that a little more. I want to, because there's so much drama surrounding it that I want more time to focus so I can make sure when I give y'all my opinion, it is my opinion based on the palette, not first impressions. So I may not do the live tomorrow, but I will do it next Saturday. All right, let's go ahead and curl the lashes. I want to swatch and I want to play with the palette. I want to make sure the ins and outs of it before I come on camera. I will record the looks I do with it. I really do like this Maybelline Falsies mascara. It's really good. Let's take this Anastasia Brow Gel and tame these brows. There's like little hairs going everywhere. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna take the e.l.f. setting spray. And then we're gonna take this Ulta lip liner in whatever color that is. If you have made it this far in the video, put your favorite color down below. It'll be our secret. Mine is purple. So that way we know a little bit more about each other if you've made it this far. I think I'm gonna start doing this in a lot of videos. A little piece of information about each of us. You get to know me, I get to know you. All right, this is Tarte in the shade Home Slice, I believe it says. All right, we got that. Take the hair down. That's becoming very curly. That's another thing you can put in the comments if you've made it this far. What if you have curly hair? I brushed this. This is brushed. There was little corkscrew curls all over. If you have curly hair, what can I do to be able to brush my hair? Because I take a shower at night. Maybe I need to start taking a shower in the morning. I don't know. I'm confused. Because that'll be 2 showers because I can't go to sleep dirty. I'm very weird about that. But I hope to see y'all in the next video. Have a great weekend, and let me know some things about you in the comments. Bye.